Hey, what up, man? So, um, got up not too long ago, and it was a panel going on or whatever, and it was concerning the topic of you know black children being had or whatnot. And I just don't get it. Um, Look, man, I understand that black children need to be made, and we need to keep the race going, and all these type things. Um, uh, by all means, that's important. You know, you know what I'm saying. If you don't procreate and reproduce, you go extinct. Okay, but okay, just like they claimed, what do you call it? The ozone layer is opening up holes, and in 20 years, the Earth will be just global warming and be to the point of where you go outside and you cook if any of your skin is exposed. This is the same shit you're talking about when you're talking about fucking the black race going extinct. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of my face with this bullshit, bro. Even like at the rate it is going to take in order to exterminate a race, 13 million people, bro. All right, okay. That's several lifetimes. So get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit. All right. Unless you go through and you somehow genetically engineer the children had, or sterilize the all of the adult population that's here now, or the majority of it, and that's up to like I'll say over 50% of them. That is never going to be seen. Okay, you got a better chance of fucking the Earth, like you have a better chance of the Earth, you know, getting hit by asteroids and shit again before you see the race of people just be eliminated. But to get back on task, so um, uh, I said, of course, like I always do, um, uh, birth control is a tool to be used to prevent unwanted and unplanned pregnancies. Okay, I say again, birth control, and I do not, even though, and this is a thing too that you have to consider. A lot of females consider um, uh, abortion as a form of birth control. I do not consider birth control a form of birth control. Oh, excuse me. I do not consider um, uh, abortion as a form of birth control. I consider um, abortion like your get out of jail free card for your irresponsibility for the most part. It's already been proven the mass amount of abortions are not due to any type of medical complications or threatening to the mother's health or any of that shit. It's bullshit. All right. And go look it up for yourself. I'm not going to really get into it, but it's been plenty of studies done. These females get pregnant. They, make their decisions to where, like, they don't want their lives compromised or have to change this, that, and the other. And they say, oh, well, fuck it. I didn't use a condom. I didn't use birth control or whatnot, what have you. But I can fucking hit this, save me button and just erase my whole thing and another life with it. Fuck it. I don't care. So, outside of abortion, which again, to me, I do not qualify as a form of birth control, even though I know some people do. I don't know what's the technical or the legal classification of it, but I think it is considered birth control. Outside of all the preventative, okay, before the baby is had or conceived, to prevent the conception, not to fucking eliminate the conception, all right, to prevent, all right, we're talking about preventative birth control here. There are too many versions for women to choose in order for them to be having these unplanned and unwanted pregnancies, as they say, or whatever. The purpose of birth control is to use them, and again, even if you want to say the whole infertility shit, which again is a straw man and is a falsity, it's bullshit, because there are plenty of women that use birth control, okay, that use birth control, and Ren, it was on Ren's panel. Ren said it herself. She was had in spite of her mother using birth control. All right. And so well, saying that means you shouldn't take the birth control anyway because it don't work. No, you dummy. Again, the fucking smallest percentage and the exception to the rule does not fucking make the rule, right? But the fact that you can use fucking birth control, come off of birth control, then have kids just fine after the fact of using it, eliminates the fucking claim that, oh, infertility and they're doing it's eugenics and they're doing it to sterilize the black race. Motherfucker, how the hell all these chicks, and like in my situation the same thing. The way my twins were had is that she was on birth control the whole time, and somehow she stopped taking it without fucking telling me. And as soon as she stopped taking that motherfucking birth control, guess what happened? Not just one, two twins, motherfucker. So get the fuck out of my face with this bullshit talking about birth control is it's to sterilize. It's the plan of the white man. And get the fuck out of my face, bro. With this bullshit. Everything you got to say on this shit is bullshit, and it's inaccountability for you controlling your fucking vagina, you're a horrible vagina manager, bro. Okay? And I'm not gonna get off on that tangent too much, but like I was saying, the whole purpose of birth control is to prevent unplanned and unwanted pregnancies. Sex can be had as much as it wants to be. All right? Oh shit, want to focus out. Focus. There we go. Sex can be had as much as you want. Have as much sex as you want. You know, if you can do it fucking 24/7, 365, by all means, just have you a good old fuck fest, I guess. All right? But in that time, okay, sex can be had as much as you want to have, not children. And that's our problem. You guys are promoting this fucking dumbass logic where we gotta reproduce, we gotta have the people, What's the fucking point of fucking useless fucking eaters, as people say? Huh? What's the point of fucking bringing a child into the world that you can't take care of and you're putting it in an impoverished or a toxic situation? And that's just to create more broken people that need to try to be fixed in an already fucked up situation. And that's just at the family level. That's not even speaking from the black level. You know what I'm saying? From the macro perspective, from the black race. Promoting just random children to be had is counterproductive and just downright fucking stupid. Okay? This is retarded. You fucking say that, oh, well, you know, you shouldn't be, you should just be out here having kids. Well, motherfucker, who's gonna take care of the kids? Who's gonna make the plan out for these kids and bring them up to be upstanding and hopefully outstanding fucking citizens in the world, and a contribution to, again, what we want, this black progressiveness. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to uplift and increase the impact of the black community, right? So it's just having fucking kids willy-nilly and they not being taught shit. They don't know shit. They're poor. They can barely fucking make it. And they turn out in poverty is what directly related to what? Criminality and all those other negative things. Criminality, poverty is related to criminality, bad education, lower IQ, them themselves having more kids unplanned and not being raised properly, all of those things. So when you promote this bullshit saying that, oh, well, if you promote birth control, you're promoting genocide of the black race. No, I'm not, you dumb motherfucker. I'm simply saying that children are to be planned, and that's married or unmarried. You don't just have kids and then figure the shit out after the fact. You should already know, hey, I'm in an impoverished fucking situation. I'm in an impoverished neighborhood. I don't need to have a child right now because this is not a good environment for my child to be raised in. I'm going to save my money, work my job or whatever, get my degree, whatever it may be, get my trade or my certification, whatever it may be, to put myself in a better financial situation, move out of this neighborhood, or find me a competent, righteous, well, I don't want to say righteous, but a at the very least a competent and man of means, somebody that has some type of fucking head on their shoulders, to make a family with long term, make a family with, even if it's not a state sanctioned marriage. You know what I'm saying? People love saying this shit now, so I gotta say that even if it's not a state sanctioned marriage, at least a long term relationship between a man and a woman that's going to provide a healthy relationship between a black man and a black woman to create children in a non poverty environment or neighborhood or community or what have you. Settle down, have the child. Once the child is had, that child will have two parents that are able to take care of it, nurture it, guide it, lead it, raise him or her up to be, again, a valuable member of the black community. All right? Just being there ain't enough sometimes, man. Just being a body, the worst thing niggas say in my at my job is like, we need a body. When they say that shit, when we need a body, that means it's just some frivolous shit that anybody can do. It doesn't take any skills. It don't take any type of intellect. It's just some fucking humping shit. Are you gonna be in situations where you need that, but which do you want more of? You know what I'm saying? You'd much rather have a qualified person or a person that has a lot more to offer than just, the physical fucking load. It just has to multitask and learn to fucking do the physical shit than just a whole bunch of motherfuckers that do the physical shit. And most of them motherfuckers in the black community, they're not gonna want to do it no damn way. You can't tell niggas to do shit. You can't ask niggas to do shit. You ask niggas to do, well, nigga, why? Who's you, nigga, to ask me to? Who told? Well, why you get it? Why I gotta do it? That type shit. But either way, man. Promoting birth control, all right, does not equate to promoting black genocide. Okay? All this bullshit you come at me with, or anybody with, and your excuses are the black race is going extinct, the black race is going extinct. Shut your dumb ass up. Alright? Shut your dumb ass up. Alright? There are breeds of animals, okay, that have been on the endangered species list, and it's less of them than it is fucking black people, and they still fucking hang around. Alright? Fucking zoos do their part to fucking try and protect them, and they make sure that they keep them motherfuckers going. Alright? And ain't no motherfucking collector shit going on around here no time soon. But the next part of this is women control sex. Women control sex. I'll say it again. In the United States of America, this nation, women control sex. I've said it 1,000 times before. The woman determines how sex is had or not had. Okay? If you require a man to wear a condom and you say, no, you're not going to have sex unless you wear a condom, and he commences to do it anyway, that is called rape. Okay? There are major consequences and repercussions and legal fucking procedures set up, criminal procedures set up for, if he does that, for him to have to answer to. Okay? So when you say that, oh, women don't control no sex or whatever, yes, the fuck she does. In American society, she does. Maybe over out east, where, the women's rights thing isn't as big as it is here, maybe. But here, women definitely control sex, ma'am. Okay? I love to see any fucking dude. Nope, I'll take it back. Nope, about to get in the fucking, what's the name? I love to see you tell any guy that, hey, we're not having fucking sex without a condom, and that guy be dumb enough to fucking try and proceed without the fact. Okay. And you be able to, after the fact, and just say, go along with it. And you go along with it, you allow it, and then after the fact say he raped me, and watch what happened to him with his, and you take your ass down to the you take your ass down to the jail, report it. They take you to the closest medical facility and they have his semen from inside of you and his DNA. All right. And you simply say, hey, I told him I wanted him to wear a condom. He didn't. He had sex with me anyway. And he raped me. You know what's going to happen to that man? His ass is going to prison. It's going to prison. Because he forced you or coerced you. You told him, no, I don't want to have fucking sex without a condom. He coerced you or forced you, whichever one you want to call it. You were scared, so you just allow him to do it. So you then went down and said, hey, look, this guy raped me. This is the deal, so on and so forth. Good luck for that. Good luck for that guy. See how it turns out for him. You guys love to fucking deflect and you love to fucking talk this bullshit and make the woman totally irresponsible and unaccountable for any of her fucking actions when it comes to her body. It's her body, her choice, but somehow it's not her responsibility. And that's their bullshit, man. Children aren't like sex. All right? Children should be had after it's planned. Casual, random sex is totally fine. Not casual, random children. I'm out.